Good morning and happy Friday, fam. We've missed you. We're back with some great graphic designing for you. Leading up to leap into live selling, we're going to be designing live selling graphics right here inside of Ecamm for you to use after leap into live because they are going to be included in your package. Right? So make sure you registered for Leap into Live Selling, and it starts April 24. You're watching Building Blocks. My name is Anahi.
And I'm Fuljens Henry.
Yes, okay, Mr. Let's just do a quick cheer for everybody. Good morning, good afternoon.
Good morning.
Yes.
It feels like forever.
Yeah.
It feels like forever.
Well, a little break is great because look at all the graphics we're going to be designing today. How is everyone doing? Happy Friday. Let's see who's here.
Oh, man. Sorry, Dan. Sorry, Dan.
We do have coffee, though.
Yeah, we got some coffee for you. Victor is here. Daniel Chi is here.
Daniel!
It was so funny because we were in the Discord and Katie said, let me see what Katie said. Let's go back in here again. It was hilarious. Katie said, because we said in Discord, I said, we might design a QVC style graphics live, right? So Katie said, I love a QVC style show. Did you know that one of my early jobs was working for the shopping channel in Canada?
Nice.
Yeah.
Okay. So this is all Katie, you're about to have fun. I love it. And that's what we're doing. We are designing QVC style graphics.
We'll do that. Yeah. We're going to create one. Paul is here. Rocky Nash, good to see you here. We have Alex here. Deal Casters. Cannot wait for Deal Casters and leap into live selling. Cannot wait. Maggie is here. Good morning. Awesome. Yes, and does Paul ever sleep?
He does.
That's a good question.
I want to say he does. But anyway, let's go right into this. You're going to have fun. Please make sure if you're working together along with us, feel free to ask questions and we will address them as we go along with it. Again, all of the graphics we will be designing here today are inside of Ecamm. You don't need any additional app.
Yep. And
we're going to include QR codes, which is a very important part of the process. And that's it. So let's do this.
Yep. So, and of course, if you have any questions, please give us that Q colon and we'll answer that. So we have a template that's already ready for you. And we're going to go into that before we design the QVC style one. And it's this one. And one product that we are going to showcase
I'm sorry,
using this template.
I'm sorry to interrupt you because life happens. My son is texting me that he is locked out. So I need to go open the door for him.
All right.
So
in the meantime,
go for it.
I'll go over the pre-designed template. So it is the ENN mug. Take a look at this here. This is a series of text overlays. What we're bringing in here, and there's two scenes here, and that's what you're going to see rotating every few seconds here. So what we brought into the text overlays, you have a QR code, of course. That's the call to action. This QR code is taking you directly to the Ecamm merch page, and you're going to see the page for the ENN mug, right? And we have that. We brought in the logo, the Ecamm logo. And we imported a picture of the mug. Everything else you see here is all text overlays. Hold on, Anna is back. Let's plug Anna back in, right? So I was just explaining that. We have this automated scene here, and it's two scenes that are rotating, right? Just to give you some inspiration. So let's stop the first one. The first one here is the Ecamm logo with the QR code that's taking you to the product. Cute picture of the Ecamm, the ENN mug, description, and the cost. It's $13, available now at merch.ecamm.com. And if you hit that QR code, you can scan to shop, right? And then we go to the next scene here. Wait, I don't want it to wait. No, that's fine.
You have to test.
That's fine because the the next one, let's go. Let's just open this up. There it is, right? We're scanning to shop. Merch.ecamm.com and the mug. So it takes you right to the mug, right? And this on this scene here is a description of the product, right? So it's an 11-ounce two-tone mug, smooth surface.
And another thing also that they do that's really cool in QVC and other live shopping videos is they have another camera next to it where a model could just be showcasing, the cup and all that great stuff.
Yeah, absolutely. And I actually have a rotating display behind here. So maybe next week we'll just have that set up, have like the mug rotating there and have a nice shot, right?
All the mugs.
Right. And, just some areas here for other text that you may want to do. So if, let's say you want to offer a discount, we have an Ecamm perks code for the merch at ecamm.com. So for perks, you have 10% off. So we have that laid out there as well, right? And if we go into demo mode, we'll show you how we have all that laid out. So right down here, we have a folder, organized folder. We have organized folders for everything, but we have a folder for the product, right? The price. The logo should be out of here. So the logo, the price, the description. So don't mind this. This one doesn't have the price because this is the second scene here. So that was just copied and paste. So we could delete that one. Right, the description. Here's the ENN mug photo. Here's a description of spelling out ENN mug. The description of the mug itself, 11-ounce two-tone, smooth ceramic, and 10% off with perks code, right? And then down here, we have the QR code. The QR code, you can create that directly inside of Canva. So that's why I've been creating all my QR codes for trouble-free. Just enter the URL and Canva will just spit out a QR code for you right then and there, right? And it's laid out this way because when the layout flies in, it flies in a particular order. So that's why it's laid out that way. Right?
Yes, yeah, and this is I want to say it's not.
Let me get out of demo mode.
It's not basic because there's nothing basic about it, but it's one style because we are going to show you the other elaborate part of it, which is also going to be included in your Leap into Live Selling graphic pack, right? So that's all horizontal. We're also this entire week, this entire month, we're going to be designing all Leap into Live Selling graphics, and this is horizontal, but we're also going to be designing some vertical for live selling for you. So we're going to have the products and all of that displayed. So you're going to be all set with your graphics.
Yeah.
All right.
So let's build some blocks. Let's see if we have any comments for this one that we created here. Let's just see what everybody's talking about.
Happy Friday. Hello.
Hello, Eric. Good to see you. Happy Easter. Dr. Omar, happy Friday. Elevated Thinking says, so cool. Rocky Nash says, looks great, works great, just scanned it. Awesome. Tatiana's here. Hello, Tatiana.
Hello.
Good to see you here. Happy Friday to you. Huh? Awesome.
Wait, there's a question. Are you Canadian, Fuljens?
I am not Canadian. I have some family in Canada. And, my family is from Haiti. So I do have some relatives mostly on my mother's side that live in Montreal, actually. Yes.
Okay, so let's do this. Let's design to show them how we did this.
Yeah, so we're doing QVC style. And this is one of our ways like we create graphics is basically you can actually just get inspiration directly from another show. And you can actually trace. So Ecamm makes it awesome to do stuff like that, especially when it's all text, right? So let's see what we have here. Let's pull up. Boom. So let's take this one, and let's create a QVC style, an Ecamm version of this. It already has some orange, which is pretty cool, right? And as you can see, there's a call to action there. You have the QR code. Don't use that one, right? Don't scan that one.
Unless you want to buy some shirts.
Right. Don't scan this one. Hold on. Let's go back here first. And I'm gonna take the ENN mug one and gonna copy and come back here, and we're going to paste. And let's clean the interface, and let's go back into demo mode, and let's just take this one here for now and just leave that here. All right. Right. Paul says that is not Ecamm merch. Exactly. So there you go. We have to protect the brand. Locked. It's locked. All right. So let's do this here. Right? So we have up here, it's us like a square, right? It's squarish.
All of them
right?
are square,
Yeah. So let's do this. We're gonna create a folder here and lower third. It's actually not even a lower third. It's kind of like a side thing. But anyway,
are you going to include all of them in all of the shapes in one folder?
The boxes.
The shapes. Okay. So then maybe just name it shapes or boxes. So
yeah. Yep. Shapes. That works. All right. So we're gonna create 1, 2, and then 3, and then maybe gonna put another one inside there. So we're gonna lay it up. We're gonna layer it up. We have Command N. We already have this here. So we're gonna start with the top one. So we can do top square. Let's see if that works. And
let's explain real quick how when we choose a top square and we're trying to make it the size of that it is with text. So if you wanted to, you could even have the description in there, but just because it's a shape, just add shape or something to differentiate between the shape and the actual text.
And now that you say that, I might have to I have to remove a word, remove a letter from that just so it can actually fit. Let's see if this works here.
That's pretty close, son.
See if that works. Still might be a little bit too
Maybe
much.
you gotta add another line. Another line.
Yep. Gonna add another line to that. Top square, and then this will be shift return top square A, because we're gonna do top square A, top square B, and so on and so forth. And let's bring the opacity back down to 0 and save that and see if that works. All right, that might be a lot better. And even if it's not exact, that's fine too. Oh, we're up here. All right.
I know, we're looking to the side.
That's what was messing me up here. There we
Perfect.
There we
Okay,
go. So that's
you
one.
also that trick, right? That's how you have to. We have that request for shapes, so we're But for now, that's a trick.
And then it seems like this one here is kind of like the same size, so we can just take Option Drag and lay this over here like so.
Yep.
Almost, it was almost the same size, so that's great. And then we just go here and change the A to a B. Save that, right? So we have top square A, we have top square B. All right, and then we'll take this one here. This is more like a rectangle.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then
Let's
the number.
shorten this RCTNG. All right, and we can change the color of this one. Let's use our building blocks. And also this one here, it has like a white border around it. So we can take Ecamm's feature here and just add a border like so.
This is looking so good already. Look at that. Look Would you look
There
at
it
that?
is. So right. So we have this one, and then we have this one here. This is going to be our QR rectangle. So we just do QR rectangle. And this has a little bit more of depth to it, so we can have to probably increase the margin. Let's see if that works.
Wait, does that one have a border? Are we
No,
doing it?
we can remove the border. Let's see.
And once you get this, you will be able to customize the colors, the font, everything to your brand. So you'll be able to brand this graphics. I think you need to add another line, maybe.
Yeah. Yep. So let's do that.
And even the margin, even less.
Yep.
QR rect.
QR rect. Let's see if that works. Like so. Like so.
Waste.
Right. So it's not exact, but it actually fits the space. I did something wrong. I shifted the photo. All right. So
All right.
cool.
This is something.
And
Tatiana has a question
we can
about the
add-
rectangle.
Hold on a second. We'll just add a little bit more margin to this to make it a little bit fuller. All right.
To make the empty rectangle, you're tapping the space key multiple times. So we're making the rectangle, Tatiana, and then we are shift enter for the next line, if that's
Right.
what you mean.
And then also, okay, so let's just go back a few steps, right? So to make an empty rectangle, we have to add some text there, right? So we have to type it out. So this is QR rectangle 1. We just added a 1 there just to add a second line. And then you lower the opacity from 100 all the way to 0 on the text. And then the background, you leave the opacity to 100. And then you hit save. And then that's going to create the empty shape. Right? So hopefully that explains it, Tatiana. And then if it was something else, just let us know. It's just bothering me. I just want to add some more margin to this thing.
Yeah,
Hold on,
let
let me just bring this up a little bit more and see if that will save it.
I think
It's the OCD.
I think another line will do it perfectly instead of the margin,
right.
but we can.
I think this is good now. There you go. There you go. That works. All right, cool.
Where's our Zoom situation? I'm trying to Zoom and I need to be your assistant. The Zoom is not zooming.
Yeah, the Zoom is.
So you're gonna have to zoom. You're gonna have to zoom. So
Where are we zooming to?
when we're doing so that we can show the folders and stuff.
Got it. So far, before we organize anything, we currently have 1, 2, 3, 4. We currently have 4 shapes here, right? We're gonna add another one up here. This is top square B. So if we hide that, there's like this blue rectangle here. So what we do, we just hide that. You hide that rectangle, and we're gonna create another one here. So this is gonna be rectangle 2. Rectangle 2. We could decrease the margin on that. I think that should work because it's gonna be super skinny. And then we change this color to something else. Just use this blue for now. Let's add that. This should be a lot easier because I think the skinny ones are easier to manipulate. And if you cannot manipulate it, now this one, since it's longer, you can actually spell out the full rectangle. Rectangle. There you go. Boom. All right. And then we bring that other thing back, right? So the body is complete. The body is complete.
Are you adding the lines now or after the text?
We're going to add the lines afterwards, yes. We're going to just do some organization next. And right now, what we're doing this live for you. So it's all created and you have it for free. So that is the plan right now, you guys.
Wait,
that is
can
the
we
plan.
can we get out of live demo mode real quick so they can appreciate the shapes?
And while you're doing that, we're going to put all these shapes now into a folder.
And what I think we should do, if you are cool with that, we should go to the Ecamm merch store, grab a screenshot of and put it here now. So it can be like a whole thing.
Yeah. Just
instead of the shirt.
We're just gonna organize real quick. No, we still need this for context, just for a little bit longer. Hold on a second here. And let's just take this one here. All right. We just still need this for context a little longer. All right, so what we have, we added all the shapes into the shapes folder here. And we have our QR code. That's gonna go right there. That's perfect, right? And let's see if we need anything else from here before we switch the screenshot to something else. All right, so we have the body, that's perfect. And we're gonna take now, as Anna mentioned, we're gonna go to the merch.ecamm.com and find another product that we're going to screenshot and bring into. All right, we're taking a leap into live selling purple t-shirt. So let's take that. We're just gonna screenshot it over here. And we're gonna bring it into our production over here.
The cool things that we can do inside of Ecamm, the amazing designs we can do.
All right, so we're running into a little situation here because the background for the shirt is white, and our text box is all white over here.
Can you crop it? Crop the yeah, just like bring it in.
Okay, so we'll just do that.
Yeah.
We'll just do that for now. That works. Boom. And boom.
No, but like crop it in. So that is
like so.
Yes. Mm-hmm. And then put it right over your face.
Well, I have there's a fix for that. So for on this scene, for example, we can just be we can actually just add some camera blur.
Yeah. Yeah.
Let's add some camera blur. So we're blurred out. There you go. We're blurred out back here. Mm-hmm. All right, cool. So it's coming along.
And awesome. For those of you, you know what? Question: how many of you are already live selling or are planning to live sell? And if you're planning into live selling or if you're already live selling, please let us know what products you are going to be selling, because that sometimes makes a difference how your layout is. And if you're going to have a second camera, where the second camera placement is going to be in. So that is good to know.
All right, so I'm just pulling up the cheat sheet over here on the other screen of the text that we're going to add on top of here now. So right here in this section here, we can actually just take it scan to shop, right? So this is going to be our call to action here. And then this rectangle right here can actually have the website of the product that you're selling, right? This will say merch.ecamm.com right here. And then these two squares here, we could just do whatever the heck we want on here. So we're gonna actually have the price and all that good stuff. So let's do that. So let's just start off with the easy one. So let's do this first here. We're going to create another folder. This is where we're going to have our website.
And you know, when we think about live selling, we usually think about retail because that's a lot of what we see. But it could also be if you were an author or if you have a course coming up or if you have a workshop coming up, you can do all of that live selling, right? So you can have your call to action to your book and details about your book in a way that people are familiar with, which is the QVC. A lot of people, the brain already knows, and then if it's nice looking and you have all the information there, they will automatically, the subconscious will help you with that. So it doesn't have to necessarily be retail. It could be anything that you're actually
it's whatever you're selling.
Yeah.
Absolutely. All right. And then normally on the QVC style, it's like there's like a phone number or whatever the case might be, but there's no phone number. We just want you to go to the website. It's what you want them to. It's what you want your customer to do. In this case, we want the call to action is to go to merch.ecamm.com and buy the Leap into Live Selling shirt. So that's the call to action. So we want, in this case, there is no number. There's no Ecamm hotline that you're going to call.
There's the Ecamm address.
Right. So this is merch.ecamm.com. We're going to add that to the website. And then we're just getting the easy stuff out the way first before we fill in those big text boxes up there. We're going to do scan to shop. Let's do scan to shop next.
Dealcasters over here going, we are leaping into live solving. Like it. I like it. That's up.
I love it.
Yeah. The second camera is key to show products close up. Yep. Yes. And Ecamm makes it easy and yes.
Super duper.
And you can do that with an iPhone. You can do that with another camera that you have and all of that.
Absolutely.
Very easy. Just connect it to Ecamm.
Scan to shop. There's our call to action there.
Is there a way that we can make merch.ecamm.com a little bit not edge to edge? Unless that's the look you're going for?
I can make it smaller. It's just that.
Not that small, but just not like touching. Unless that's the.
No, just trying to fill it in, but not necessarily touching the edges. Mm-hmm. Maybe like that.
Yeah, that looks nice.
I think it's missing something. So let's see. Command Z. Let's bring this down. And then we can say go to, because it's just missing something here.
Mm-hmm. 1-800 not Ecamm.
Go to or visit or whatever. I don't know.
Visit sounds good. Yeah. Oh, no, shop at.
Shop at.
Shop at, yes. Because shop at.
Right.
Nice.
Needed something else there.
Yeah. And you can actually, the either one of the fonts just to make it a little bit
I was thinking
different.
The same, yeah. Just make it like a different thing. Yeah, something like that. That looks better. Shop at merch.ecamm.com. You have your scan to shop there. So we're going to add shop at under our website. It's actually this actually can all go under CTA. So what we can do, we can actually put all this under CTA. So we have a CTA folder here. So we'll have the website here, and then it'll have the scan to shop, and it will have the QR code here too. So this is your entire CTA folder. So if we hide this, all this disappears, right? Boom. So we have that. And one thing I noticed in the QVC, all this like kind of like flies in from the top, it comes down, which makes sense, which is pretty cool. You can have everything slide in. Well, since we had the first ones, we had these flying in from the left. When we're done with this, we'll have everything flying from the bottom. It should look pretty cool. All right. Let's see what else now. Okay. So now the top rectangle up here, we're going to add the product description. The product description is going to go up there. And they also have like a part number, but let's see if we have a part number or something over in the Leap into Live Selling t-shirt here. Let's see here. No, just
new to the shop. You can fill it out. Yeah.
That's a good idea. That is a good idea. And then we have so much text to work with here. So let's go back to, if we go to screen share, we'll show you, right? So we have, unisex, 100% heirloom, combed and ring spun, cotton, comfortable and durable. So there's so much text to work with. So that's pretty awesome.
And it's also important to match the text of what you have on screen to what you have on your website. So when they go to your website, it's the same thing. So they don't get hit with some different description.
All right, so let's do that. So now up here, we're going to say new to shop, where the part number usually goes. Say new to shop. New to shop. And should we add some type of like a star or asterisk to it or something like that?
You can add whatever you like.
Let's see. It might not appear. Let's just see what this looks like first. Then make this a little bit bolder.
Yeah, because and the line is gonna go there also.
Mm-hmm.
So
there'll be a line there. All right, so we have new to shop right here.
Live designing for live selling.
Oh yeah, this is a straight up
cool, huh?
building blocks style. So for the line, it's just it's underscore. We're just underscoring right here. That's all it is to create this line here, and we're gonna keep it the same color, building blocks 5. And as I'm doing this, there's a step that is very important that has not been done yet, and that is lock your scenes, people, because the more you start layering, the easier it is for these things to just move around. So we're going to do that next. What happened to our camera blur?
You unblurred it.
Did I?
Because you wanted to show something. I think that...
Hold on, let's just blur it back up. Boom. All right, cool.
That's totally blurred.
Boom. All right, so new to shop. And then before we move any further, all of our shapes here, I'm going to lock these particularly. And this screenshot, the Leap shirt, is not going to be here. This is going to go into our product, folder. So we'll just take that out. Take that out. Just leave it up here for now. Come on. Leave it right there for now. All right, new to shop. The line can actually go a little bit higher. Like so. That looks good right there.
Can we make the line a little bit delicate?
Yes, we can. We can do it one of two ways. You can actually just hold down the shift key and do a scroll to actually lower. Oh, yes. Yes. Forget the other way. That is the way. Just do it that way. That looks good. That looks good right there. And this can actually go into shapes. So this will go under top square A. Actually, it goes on top of it. Sorry. And lock that back. So that looks good right there. And we are ready to add the product description.
Can we do something? Can you go back to the line, please? And then let's go in and change the font of the line to thin and see how that looks. Thin. Let's see. Okay. So it didn't.
Yeah. Sometimes it may or may not, depending on the font that you're using, it may or might not change it. In this case, for this Helvetica, it's not doing anything, at least right now. So
how about Haiti? Forget it.
Moving on.
That's it.
And by the way, Katie is going to be live at 11 o'clock with Jeff and Grace.
And Grace, yeah.
Look, I want to catch that.
Talking about community, something that she's amazing at building.
So now we have our shapes. Let's see. I'm just going back to our QVC cheat sheet over here. There's going to be another line, but it depends on what we're doing. We might not need that. There's another rectangle. I think we're hiding it. Where is it? This one here. This is going to go on top. Right. Okay, cool. And then let's add a product description. But before we do that, let's just make sure nothing over here is messy, because we have a CTA folder. We have the shapes folder. Let's bring the shapes folder up here. Let's delete this. We're just doing some cleanup. And then, so now this is going to be product description, right? So product description folder.
So question for you all. What tips have you learned new today watching us live? And are you working right? Are you designing along with us?
New to shop. And then now let's add Leap into Live Selling t-shirt purple.
Yes, that's true. Paul, thank you so much for that. Paul writes that we are not included in the purchase price of the shirt.
Exactly.
We're in the back. Thank you, Paul, for
Unfortunately.
Unfortunately, we're just gonna be sold for $25, son. Listen.
Leap. Just so you can see what it is. Actually, never mind. We're just gonna type it out. Leap into live. Leap into live. Liver. But you know what? So we're gonna have to like break the text up. So let's say leap into live, and then on the next line, selling t-shirt. Let's see what that looks like when we add it. It's coming along. It's coming along. And then we could put the color there, or we could add the color somewhere else, right?
That blue is doing things to me, and they're not good.
Yeah, so the color is clashing, so let's change that. We could change it to maybe like a lighter orange.
Let's see. That's pleasing. Or black. But you can leave it there.
Yeah. And more so than the color, what's bothering me is that this thing is kind of like not complete. There you go. It was a little off there. All right, so that looks good. Lost the cheat sheet. Let me just pull out the cheat sheet again. Where did the cheat sheet go? All right, cool. Okay, so we have leap into, how does that look? How does that leap into live selling t-shirt description up there look?
It looks great. How about you pull that one over here so that they can see it as well?
Yeah, just to see like how it's coming along.
And just shrink it. Yeah.
Oops. Well, that wasn't.
That wasn't intentional.
But it worked. All right. So instead of like a part number here, we added new to shop, and then we have leap into live selling t-shirt, and now we have all this space here to play with. Usually up here they have the slashed price, but we could, even though the shirt doesn't have a slash price or anything like that. This actually, if you wanted to, with the perks, you can do that. So the original price can be up here slashed, and then with perks, this is how much it will cost, right? And then we'll have the perks cost here, and then that is a 10% savings with your perks code. Shop now at merch.ecamm.com, scan the shop, right? So you can lay it out that way.
And if you're remote producing for someone who is live selling, for example, they are on air talent and you're producing for them, you can have all of them organized here and live key it, right? So if something changed and it can be like, oh, now the new price is, you have to be super organized for this though, but you can do that. You can do that here because you will add it to the folder. And then you can either program a key onto on your Stream Deck, and then you say next and next, and then that way you just have to click the next, and it will come right after as they present the product.
Actually, I was going to change this to something else, to another color, but maybe the $25. Yeah, that looks good in there. What are we thinking with this typeface? It's currently on medium typeface right now.
Yeah, we can use a different family too. We don't have to stay in the same family. But the amount of money should be both like that.
Yeah.
In my opinion.
Yep. So that is the original cost there. And let's see what else we can add here. Yeah, I think what we just said will make sense. Like if we did with perks, just gonna have to do some so that's going to be, it's a 10% off. 10% off. So this is the actual price, right? So if we did the 10, that's what's that? That's $250 off, right?
Yeah, you take the first two, $250.
Right. So that becomes $23.50. right? But you know, I mean, like it's probably gonna be totally different with taxes and all that stuff. But let's just say, right? Let's just say that's what it was. $23.50. Right? So this will be here. And then up here, for example, and if anyone has their calculators out, help us out.
Yeah, I have the calculator right here. I am like, yeah.
But I think that's what it is. So this will be, we're gonna do the slashing thing. We're gonna do the slashing thing. So we're gonna do this. So this is $25, like so, and add that up here. Oops.
$22.50.
Oh, $22.50, off by $1.
That's
$22.50.
That's
oh, and then here comes Paul. $22.50. Thank you. Thank you, Anna. Thank you, Paul. $22.50. Boom. All right. So this $25 right here.
But wait, there's more. If you ordered.
Right. So this $25 here. Let's see here. Original price. So we can make this a little smaller. So this will go like this, like so, like off to the side right here. Let's nudge it up a little bit. And then we're going to say original price. And whether or not you use this, it's just cool to have. It just looks cool. It's just like
buying a pair of shoes you only wear for pictures.
That's it. Or just take a screenshot and just flex on social media with your QVC. Your QVC graphic.
No, for real. That is a good way. You just take a screenshot of your products. Or if you, Fuljens, that's a great idea. Because you can, for example, if you're an author, if you have a workshop coming up or anything like that, you can do a screenshot of the book and put your book there and put all of that stuff there and just share it.
Absolutely.
Like, hey, you guys, look at what I designed, and people will engage with it.
And then we're going to now take we're going to do the same thing again. We're going to do underscore. Or actually, yeah, we'll do underscore. I think that should be enough. And
I still want to know what font will make it skinnier.
Yeah.
You didn't. Just.
And just add that right there. Boom.
Would you look at that?
That looks cool.
Get out over here.
And then we have, and that's going to be a 10% savings with Ecamm perks. 10% savings with Ecamm perks.
True story.
Okay.
This is not made up.
Right. 10% savings. So that's going to be the first line.
Right here, QVC with Ecamm Live. QVC
with
style.
Ecamm perks. And then make this another one, boom, like something like that.
So, question for you: for those who do live selling on Amazon, and you have dabbled a little bit into it, how would this display in terms of the interface and the call to action that Amazon has?
I would not use this with Amazon, actually. This is if you're creating your own show. I would not do this on Amazon because Amazon has to be evergreen, and you shouldn't be listing prices and whatnot, so I would not, and if Dealcasters is still here, chime in, but I don't think this will be suitable for Amazon.
Bye, Tatiana. Thank you.
Bye, Tatiana.
Have a weekend.
All right.
Okay, yeah, so
that looks awesome.
That looks great. That looks absolutely great. So with that in mind, perhaps next Friday with design graphics that are safe to use.
Yeah, absolutely.
With Amazon. Yeah.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Absolutely. But this is something like you can use, just you don't need to be on a particular Amazon platform. You can just create your own show because you're creating your own call to action. You have, let's say, your Shopify set up or whatnot, or whatever it is, and you're creating the call to action to send your customers and send your audience to your platform and shop there. right? In this case, it's going to be merch.ecamm.com, and this is awesome.
And say
Ecamm
they
perks.
have
With Ecamm perks, because it's not the actual with. I should say with your Ecamm perks or something like that.
Coupon?
But you get to go because it's not if you enter Ecamm perks. That's not what the discount code is. But you guys, Ecamm, you understand. You know what it is. You know what it is. All right. So now we need to do a little bit more organizing here. We have the product description, new to shop. Let's do leap into live selling t-shirt. Let's do, so these will probably go into a different folder. So we have new to shop and leap into live selling t-shirt into product description. And then we're going to do, we'll just label it pricing for now. And we'll do it in the order of $25. Then the slash. Well, the slash will be over it like so. And then we do $22.50. And then we do 10% savings with Ecamm perks. An original price goes at the top above the slash like so. And oops, Ecamm perks did not make the cut. Ecamm perks will go right here. Boom.
Yeah, so just like Fuljens mentioned before, this overlay, this design, you can use it on your own channel. For example, if you're doing a video and you're just doing the live selling video, and you can, like Fuljens mentioned, the QR code will stay there. So people catching the replay, they can just scan your code and go to wherever you're sending them to. So they're going to your website, they're going to your Shopify, or they're going to they can perhaps go to your own Amazon store, right? Because it's all a QR code. So you will go there. And so you can use it, even though you cannot use this specific graphic in Amazon, you can use it to lead them into wherever it is that you will like your viewers, customers to go to.
Absolutely.
Right?
Absolutely.
Johnny!
What's up, Johnny? All right, cool. So let's go back into demo mode here. So now the finishing touch that we're going to do is what we should have done is have everything flying from the top, actually.
Yeah, look, we did this in an hour. That's great.
Not bad. Well, less than an hour. Flying from the top. So let's just add that transition to all these things here. And let's see how it does. Flying from the top, flying from the top, flying from the top, flying from the top. And then this entire workflow that we just did, if there's a specific feature that comes out in the next Ecamm release, will make it a lot easier. Saying without saying it. But this wasn't too bad.
Yeah. When we have done live selling productions for our customers, we have actually done, the graphics, and we had a second camera where they're showcasing their product as well. So it will be just like QVC. You place your camera strategically where your models are going to be. It could be like Dealcasters mentioned, a second camera showing your product, and it could be on the side as you're displaying this graphic. So this is very versatile. No,
absolutely.
No,
this is awesome.
QVC just hasn't changed it for years.
Yeah,
right? They just kept it.
They make small, subtle changes to this, but these side graphics there, the sidebar, rarely changes.
Yeah.
Flying from the top, almost there. Flying from the top. And then now all that we have left are our shapes that are going to fly in from the top. And the Leap shirt is going to go into the product description folder after we take care of all these fly-ins. Best practices is to do this at the beginning. Flying from the top. Flying from the top.
Any questions? Any questions about this?
Flying from the top.
We have. Oh wait, Paul. Let me see. Are you currently live selling? So 66% of you said you're not, and 22% of you said thinking about it, and 11% said yes.
Yeah. Awesome.
So that is those are great statistics.
Yes.
Great things to know. I wonder how that would differ after leap into live selling.
Yeah, absolutely.
Those
and
statistics.
Let's get out of live demo mode here. And let's come back here and let's trigger the scene. You see that? You see like how it just like came in from the bottom? That was pretty smooth. Let's do that one more time. Pretty awesome. And the leap shirt, we can have it flying from the right. Just for this scene, but technically, you know, it would actually be actual like a camera background showcasing the product, right? So we're on camera like so showcasing it, but since you know we don't have the shirt, you know, just pretend that that's how it should be.
Yeah, but say it was the mug, we could bring the camera right now, and then you can crop yourself in, and then I could just play the mug as you do voiceover, right? Just like QVC.
Yeah,
we can end it with that.
It's all good.
Pretend.
It's all good, but this looks really good like that. Okay, perfect. And then you know, so now with this template here, let's go back into live demo. With this template here, it's very simple for you to like go into any of the folders to switch it up. So if let's say you wanted to change it to the Ecamm mug, for example, you just go into product description and you change the description right here of the t-shirt from t-shirt to mug. And you have a folder here where you have the prices listed out if you wanted to do this discount feature, right? So everything is there. Everything is there, fully customizable because it's 100% built directly inside of Ecamm. And let's just go back to our cheat sheet because I believe we can add a little bit more hint of branding. Yes, let's see something here. Yeah, so if we're going to add an Ecamm logo. So let's just pull the Ecamm logo from here, actually. Let's take our Ecamm logo. Boom. Take that. Command C. And let's come back to Leap Shirt. And Command V. And let's lock the mug. And let's take the logo. Come on, logo.
Nudge it.
There you go. Still was missing the hand. And we could put it like up here somewhere. Make it a little smaller. A little bit bigger. This E is like, you know what? Come on. There you go. You know, like if you want to move it, like you got to find the hand. The hand just doesn't want to show itself.
I just nudge it.
Anyway, I was just trying to lower the opacity. Yeah, you're right. Just nudge it. Just have it up in the corner there just for branding purposes. And fly in from the right. All right, so let's go back. And let's go back. Awesome. I love it.
Pretty awesome.
This looks pretty cool. Pretty cool. And it's yours totally for free in your Leap into Live selling goodies. Yes. So you'll have this cool stuff. Now you got a QVC style graphics
that you'll be able to customize to your branding and add anything you would like in there.
Yes.
We have seen some family members actually who have books, they're authors, and they talk about it and they have their book displayed to where the shirt was. And then also have their books strategically placed, like for example, in the background or even on their desk and talk about it here. Have a second camera showing just the book as they read the pages and stuff like that.
Yeah.
I think Gretchen does that.
Yeah.
Yeah, she doesn't live sell it, but she has the camera.
Mm-hmm.
So yes, what do you all think about the design, and what other designs would you like to see for live selling? And next week we're planning to do one that is going to be Amazon friendly.
Yeah.
And then we're also going to design vertical. Because, if you're doing TikToks, if you're doing any of that, and a lot of the, for leap into live selling, vertical is hot.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Yeah. So this looks great. And then probably add a few finishing touches to it afterwards. Maybe add some more lines in where the savings are. Maybe add another line there or something like that. Or add a line underneath the shirt description, just to add a little bit more depth to those text boxes. But other than that, this looks pretty cool.
Yeah, I mean, like they have it there, and actually they have savings, and they have the line, and they have shipping and handling.
Oh,
which is
Speaking of, so let's just do a quick comparison of where our inspiration came from. It came from this right here, and as you can see, we worked with this and we Ecamm'd it up. Ecamm'd it up. And if you actually were selling, shirts, something like this, I like how they have the color. So it'll be purple right here. And then you have like the sizes telling like what size you have in stock. And again, text boxes, right? Create a white rectangle and then create the little, your sizes there and add highlights. And you could just hide them. Use the eyeball to highlight which size you have available. And if you don't, let's say you're out of 2X, you just remove the highlight from that text box to just hide that, or hide it or remove it.
Or just add an X.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah. Or just remove it from the thing. That's what's cool about having an Ecamm, because you can actually remove it. Let's say you were to just bring that graphic in, you wouldn't have any control of it unless you probably use another what is that? I haven't used it in so long. Uno. If let's say you use something like Uno, you can actually trigger it, but just have it in Ecamm.
But psychologically speaking, it's better to have it like this because it shows scarcity. Like, oh my gosh, the sizes are growing.
Right, hurry up and buy.
Yeah.
Hurry up and buy. All right. So I think we did it. We did it.
Yeah,
Johnny says that's pretty awesome. Yes, Johnny, and register for Leap into live selling, and the graphics that we create leading up into Leap, they will be available for you for free, and you'll have your very own QVC style overlay.
Yeah, you'll have a graphics pack for live selling.
Yep.
Right.
And for those of you that missed it, you'll also have this one here too. So this is two scenes here where you have them flying in from the left, and it's going to rotate this, and you see the QR code, the picture of the mug, the cost, and then it switches to this scene here. Give it a little description, 10% off of your perks code. The QR code is there as your main call to action, right? So this will continue rotating, and you can make it longer. You could add more if you want to, just to give it more depth. And then we have this Leap shirt.
But let's go back to that scene real quick, please. So you see, move your hands. So Fuljens is not using his hands because it is an automated scene. So it's just going by its own little self, and you can do your own thing, and it's just, and it's just going to do that. So that is a very...
Which is great for live selling, because, this is where you're feeding your audience's information, and you could focus on selling your product and using your hands and modeling your dress and all that good stuff. So this is really cool to have. Right.
All inside of Ecamm, everyone. Like, this is a sign, this is a feature inside of Ecamm. Yeah.
Yep. Yes. And it's all text, and you just import your QR code. QR codes were created directly in Canva. There's an app inside of Canva. You enter the URL, and it'll just spit that out for you. You can save it as a PNG, and you're good to go. And you bring in your graphics, your photos, and your screenshots and whatnot. And that's it.
That is it. Yeah, good job.
Yes.
Yeah.
We did it. And stay tuned. It's going to be on, let's see if we could find that, right? The link to social media news live.
Yeah.
Actually, Katie posted it. There it is. No, that's not it. But Katie posted it on her LinkedIn, so it's there if you need it. But it's social media news live. Social media news live. Let's find that.
I mean, like, let's see who finds it first. You right. Or Paul.
Right.
Paul. Here you go. Okay.
Yes.
Oh,
and,
she
and
shared it.
She's actually live now, so we're gonna drop that into the description right here. Boom. There you go.
Oh, look at Ian's there also.
There you go.
That's great.
So go tune in. Let's go see Katie. Let's go see
Katie.
Ian Anderson Gray and our friends, our social media news live friends, and go say what's up to Jeff and Grace. Let's go. We're gonna close out and go join Katie.
Yes. All right, everybody. Thank you so much. Hope you enjoyed this, and we will see you next Monday on ENN Ecamm Network News, where we're going to have Tom Moore, who's going to be talking about the
NAB conference. Yeah, and it's the 100th and anniversary of the NAB show.
Yeah,
and there's some upcoming virtual events in May that he's gonna be sharing with us as well.
So a lot of great stuff coming up. ENN Monday at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And now let's head on over to see Katie. Thank you, everybody.
Peace.
Bye.